Good evening, everybody. This is Rich down here with Katie down at Rich's River Smokers, West Virginia. What we're going to do today, for this evening, we're going to prep ourselves some more bacon. We have one more slab of pork belly from the freezer, and we simply just took some brown sugar, actually a pound of brown sugar and 1 pound of kosher salt, equal parts, and we made our own homemade brown sugar cure instead of maple this time. So what we're going to do is with everything ready to go here, and we'll get back to you when we pack this thing up with some mixture. We'll see you then. All right, we're back. We'll get ready to do our pork belly up here. It's just real simple. You get rid of that pan. Just get your aluminum foil pan. Good looking pork belly. And we're going to flip this every day. So what we're going to do is we'll go ahead and we're going to coat this up pretty liberal. Don't be afraid. Plenty of mixture. So we did this one time before with our first trial on our homemade bacon. I'll try to leave that in the iCard or in the description box. And it turned out pretty good, didn't it, Katie?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, I was really surprised with my first time of homemade bacon. Really interesting. Nice flavor. As that maple by LEM products. You can check them out. I'll leave their link in the description box. They got all kinds of stuff at LEM. They got jerky. They got food dehydrators and all kinds of stuff. Really nice website. If you're the hobbyist into that. So what we're gonna do is we'll just flip this over. Get the fat side real good. Even though it probably won't absorb much flavor, but what we're gonna do is we'll cure this fat with a lot of this sugar and this salt. It's gonna be interesting how this is gonna turn out, because usually I thought maybe there had to be a cure powder involved. Apparently there wasn't a cure powder back in the forever ago, huh? What do you say, Katie?
Huh?
No cure powders back in the Daniel Boone days. No.
Back in the day.
Back in the day. So.
It was a lot more simpler life back then.
Yeah, it was. What we're gonna do is.
I'm trying to pay attention.
Oh, you're good. Miss Kay's back here preparing dinner. I figure I go ahead and get this out of the way. So there it is. I'm gonna go ahead and maybe put another handful in here just because I got plenty of it. So I'll be afraid to go. And like I said, we're gonna come in every day at the same time. Probably. What time is it, babe?
It's, I don't know.
Oh, we had power outage today.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Okay. All right, so it's probably like 6 o'clock, something like that. So anyway, at the same time as you make it, 6:04 Eastern time. All right. So at the same time every day, just come in and flip it around. So there you have it, folks. We use light brown sugar. Brown sugar. All right, guys. The pork belly's sitting there, getting ready to put it in the refrigerator. This is what we're going to do. I just want to recap of what we have done. We took 1 pound of kosher salt, any brand. I think we used Morton's, I think. And any brand, you can use light or dark brown sugar. We had light brown. So, what the heck? Yeah, it's not, it's worth trying at least. And I only took 1 pound for this small little pork belly. I took 1 pound sugar, 1 pound of salt, equal parts. Cover your pork belly good, like you've seen. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put aluminum foil over top of it. We're gonna slide it in the refrigerator, and it'll sit there for 7 days. Then we're gonna flip it every 7 days. I'll get back to you halfway through the curing process. We'll see you in about 3 days. Everybody, it's been 7 days and our bacon has cured. I flipped it about I only flipped it twice within 7 days. So, we have it out of the refrigerator, got it uncovered, and we're going to flip it. So, we're not going to flip it, but we got it right here. As you can see, look at that. You see the brown sugar and the salt just pulled that moisture out of that. You want to give me a pan down, baby? There you go. Good?
Yeah.
You see?
Can't anymore.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
All right. So, sorry, folks. So look at what that brown sugar did to the meat. Turned it brown, obviously. But you can see the cureness on top. It's not real thick. This is the smallest piece of bacon, but the last piece of butter we got. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to rinse this off with water, and we'll get back to you. We'll get back to you. Everybody, we got this, we got it rinsed off and patted dry. And, well, it looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
I don't know if I've ever seen bacon that dark before. Oh, that's homemade. Got brown sugar. We've done this before with some maple bacon. We did, right? Yeah, we did homemade bacon. Yeah, we did it before. I'll leave it up here in the description box, or down there in the description box, up here in the iCard. So what we're gonna do now, same thing we did then, is we're gonna, we pat this dry. We're gonna put this in the refrigerator for 24 hours, and then we're gonna smoke it on the Weber Smoky Mountain. And what kind of wood do you think we're going to use this time, babe? We used maple on the last time we did maple. A little cherry wood.
Yeah.
We got some wild black cherry used for our competitions. And ain't used letting that sit around till spring. So we're going to go ahead and put this in the refrigerator. And we'll see you in 24 hours when we put it on the smoker. Everybody, we're back. The bacon has set 24 hours. It's like 10 o'clock at night. We got the Weber Smoky Mountain firing up, and we only want a pit temperature of about 170 degrees, 175, 170, 175. We only want to take our bacon, our pork belly, to 149, and that's it. So what we're going to do is let this Weber Smoky Mountain get fired up that you're sitting on top of, and I figured out a little lighting. As you need, my lighting's a little better. I got a white LED light. I screwed the bulb back here. World of difference. So what we're going to do is we'll get back to you when we put that pork belly on. Yeah, give us about probably about a half hour. We'll see you then. Alright, we're back. We got that pork belly on. Our pit's at just recovering about the 170, and what we're going to do is we're going to cook that pork belly till it reaches about 149 degrees. And we'll be using our Chef Alarm, if you can see it, our Chef Alarm purple. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and put some cherry wood on this thing, and we'll get back to you probably halfway through. If not, we'll just get back to you at the oh, wait a minute, hold on, let me explain to you why we put it in the refrigerator. If you didn't, if it didn't tell you, when you bring it out of the brine, or bring out your your seasoning for your your curing for your bacon, your pork belly, you actually rinse it off, pat it dry, put it in the refrigerator for 24 hours. What it does is it dissolves that pellicle over top, like it gets real real stiff on top. And that's what you want. So it sets the bacon up. Now what we're doing is just going to add some smoke, a little cherry wood to that brown sugar cured bacon we made. Right there, it's brown sugar cured. And it's only the second time we made bacon. So first time was maple cured, and it was delicious. It doesn't last long. So we'll get back to you halfway through, or if we hit 149, because it won't take too long. We'll see you. Everybody, we're back. The pork belly just hit 149. Our bacon is cooked, and we're going to leave it cool until it gets room temperature, Then we're going to put it in the refrigerator for 24 hours. What you see is the smoke off the way we're smoking mountain. I shut it down and save what charcoal I have left. And this bacon is smelling pretty damn good. So we'll get you a little look-see. Look at that. Whew. Boy, that looks good, doesn't it? So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and, sorry, the big lamp, the flood lamps are on. We're going to go ahead and leave that thing cool down. We're going to leave it cool down, put it in the refrigerator. I got new subscribers. Whew, look at there. Anyway, guys, this has been a long day. I'm beat. It's about 1:30 in the morning. Bacon just got done, like I said. So we're going to go ahead, leave it cool down, like I said. And then sit down, get room temperature, and set to 24 hours. We'll get back to you when we go ahead and come out and we slice it for the first time, and we give it a pan test, see if that's what we want. We'll see you then. Finally, we're back. We got this bacon. It's been 7 days. We done rinsed it off, leave it set in the refrigerator for 24 hours, and we smoked it until it reached 149, and then we leave it sit in the refrigerator for, it's been probably roughly a little over 24 hours, or probably 36. We get slicing it yesterday, but we're gonna get the slicing it now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave this thing come up a little bit, and we're gonna get back to you when we slice this thing. And got my hands all washed up, and this thing is ready to slice. What we're going to use is our newly acquired brisket slicer, and we're going to see if we can get some nice, not thick but not thin slices out either. So we're going to go ahead and start slicing this thing up. There you go. Not a bad little piece for end cap. So don't hurry the process. I'm sorry if I'm shaking the table, but yeah, it's a slow process. So there we are, folks. We got some of our bacon. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get this thing sliced the rest of the way up, and we'll get back to you when we're done slicing it up, and we'll throw it in the pan. Alright, we're back. We got our bacon sliced up. Oh, look at that. That looks great. Yep. So we got our slices. We got our chunks we're going to put away in a sandwich bag. And we're going to freeze these. And you can always use these in like green beans or something. Baked beans or, anything. Last time we used them in baked beans and they were awesome. So here we go. Here's our slices. We're going to get the skillet fired up, and we're going to fry off a couple slices of this. See what. All right, we're back, and we got our bacon fried up. Just saw a picture of that. Man, that stuff smells good. I got my taste testers here, Mr. Jason. So what up?
What's up?
We got our bacon. That thing looks awesome. Pick you one up, man. They're thick cut. I like thick cut bacon. Still pretty warm. Let's go ahead and get into this. Want to?
That's delicious.
Yeah, it is.
You can taste the smoke a little bit.
Got the salt. Now, I didn't soak this. I skipped that step this time. Usually I would soak it for 2-3 hours in water to pull some of the salt out of it. But I kind of like the salty bacon. Don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Boy, it tastes good.
Yeah. Third.
So, I beat it. Alright, guys. Well, follow this recipe. This is brown sugar cured.
I'm drooling over here.
It's good stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, we did. I'll leave what I use for cure in the description box. And the only thing I didn't do is soak it in water. Man, this stuff is great. So, guys, try this at home. If you like it, hit a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. And all my social media will be down in the hit the description box. Hit show more, and all will be down there. And if you feel like you want to donate, I have a PayPal.me account down there. I don't expect them, but they're appreciated. If you want to see my channel grow, help me keep meat coming to you. It does kind of offset some of the costs. Guys, share with your friends and family and your coworkers. And when you do, tell them the best barbecue comes from the river.
And bacon.
We'll see you on the next one, guys.